I was having some issues with my cordless mics, so I'm not going to use the cordless mics, but I think you all should hear me. So chime in on the chat and let me know if you can hear me. We were going to do this live video with Eric from the Smoky Mountain family, but he had to go edit a video, but he'll join us later for some future videos. So I'm going to do this one myself. But we're at the Smokehouse restaurant, which is on the top of Anakeesta, and I'll turn around and show you the view here. So this is one of several eateries that they have at Anakeesta. Oh, great! Hey, Eric, see you, and Mike, hola. So yeah, I wish Eric could join us because he'll know a lot more information than I do, being that he lives here. So I'll try to do my best. But anyways, this is the view from the Smokehouse grill, and I'm looking down towards Gatlinburg there, so you can see the Space Needle right there. Hello, yeah, thanks for chiming in, everybody. That's the Space Needle. And if you're wondering where Bella is, you notice that I've got my backpack, but there's no Bella there. Well, dogs aren't allowed up here, so I had to leave Bella in the hotel room, and she is down there in one of those little buildings to the left of the Space Needle. But last night, me and Eric there with the Smoky Mountain family, yeah, there he is. He says, sorry, I had to bounce out. That's okay. I know how important editing is. So, but yeah, me and Eric, we were doing the live video from right there. That's the Skylift Park. And we were both chatting away down there last night on that video, so you can check out that video. But so that's the Skylift Park over there. Earlier in the day, yesterday, we did Ober Mountain, which is kind of over in that general area. Now, you basically have two theme parks in Gatlinburg, two big theme parks. There's Anakeesta that I'm at now, and Ober Mountain. If you could only do one, I would recommend Anakeesta, and I think Eric with Smoky Mountain family would tell you that as well. This is bigger and it's just well manicured. So anyways, I'm going to walk around here so you can see a little bit. That's just one side of the view from the Smokehouse restaurant. Yeah, and I'm trying to read your comments there, but so yeah, thank you for yeah, going to Dollywood. Yep, I am at some point. I'm probably going to wait for a day when it's not too sunny. The sunny days, I really want to show the nature areas. But this is the looking out towards the national park area on the other side of the Smokehouse grill. And yesterday we got drone shots. Now, you're not allowed to do drones up here, but I had permission to do it. So we'll show you that on the video. And this is the eatery. There's just so many great views up here. I had some pulled pork with macaroni and cheese that was about $15. And if you don't want to be out in the deck, you can eat in here in the covered area. But I'm still learning this gimbal, so sometimes I turn the wrong way. So we'll walk a little bit up here. There's a mountain coaster here that's on the right that we'll show you on the video. Oh, actually, we did the zip line this morning, which is on the other side. Let me show. What I'm going to do is here, I'm going to try to walk around, and then I'll end the video going down the sky lift, going down the mountain here. But they have this building zip line that was great. The zip line, it's a canopy tour. And you have 3 zip lines and 2 areas where you drop, where you rappel from a deck. So it's pretty good. It's pretty easy to do. There's nothing hard. In fact, there was a 75-year-old man that was doing it on our tour this morning. So this is Rail Runner, which is the mountain coaster I was talking about. Now they have a new mountain coaster. Eric and I were meeting with the management for Anakeesta this morning. So on the video, we're going to show you, they're going to actually be talking on the video. But they have a new mountain coaster that's coming. That's going to be a dual mountain coaster. And also this mountain coaster, Rail Runner, has a weight limit of 220. The new coaster is going to have a higher weight limit. The idea is allow you to, like fathers can go with their sons and daughters, little kids, so you can actually ride together. With the weight limit of this mountain coaster, it kind of makes that not possible. And this is one of the many overlooks you have. The nice thing about Anakeesta, you know, some parks that are like on a mountain, you get a few overlooks. This park has several overlooks, so usually you can easily find a chair, sit back, and just enjoy the view of the Smokies. So let's walk a little further up. Now, we showed Anakeesta in our 2020 video, and but there's a lot they've added even since then, and there's a lot more coming, so I'll explain some of that. Here's another little deck where again you get another great view. There's about, I think, 3 to 4 eateries, and Eric might know better than me. Just beautiful scenery. Yeah, this is the Park Cafe. This is more of a quick cafe. Well, the Smokehouse is pretty quick too, but this, you know, you can order a counter serve eatery, and the Smokehouse grill is also a counter serve eatery. So you just get a little bit more on the menu than the Park Cafe. And then they also have another restaurant, and I'm sorry I don't know the name of it. It's more where you get more of the fancy foods. And this the Gardens. Main instruments and some food trucks. Oh yeah, there were some food trucks back there. And I'm trying to read your comments, but some is a little high. Even though it's a little cloudy today, it still can be hard to see the comments. Gonna do any boar hunting? Oh no, oh, bear hunting? No, but we've seen bears a couple of times. Me and Eric saw a bear right yesterday, and then. Yeah, and then we also twice, we saw a bear this morning here going up to the sky lift. And then on the zip line, we were with a bunch of girls from Michigan, and you know, and we saw bears on the zip line. Actually, it looked like a small baby bear with 2 really small cubs following her, and they were just walking right along the chairlift, the sky lift. You can see the gardens here are just unbelievable manicured. On the video, of course, got some great close-up artistic shots. And I know Eric shot a bunch of shots too, trying to. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, I know Eric. Eric also got a lot of shots, and so you know, I might use some of his shots too on the video. So I think between the two of us, we're going to really have this covered. This is a treetop skywalk. We did show a little of this in the 2020 video, but I think it's a little better now. I think it's a little longer than it was. On this video, I went and did show you the whole thing. And then there's also, oh yeah, treehouse. The little kids would just love this place, and big kids like me too, because I was playing around on some of this stuff. But you got this little treehouse village. There's another area, and maybe Eric, you can help me here, that's a little more challenging than this, which I was doing and got a bunch of really funny, creative shots that you're going to see on the video. I'm not sure what that's called, but there's several little challenge courses that they have, and all that's included with admission, I believe. This is Astrolumina. Me and Eric are going to do this tonight, providing it doesn't rain, and it looks pretty decent. I think it's only 10% chance of rain, so we should be able to do this evening. We'll definitely do this at some point while I'm here, so I'm not going to leave Gatlinburg without doing Astrolumina. And if you're wondering what Astrolumina is, it's a light show that they do that's very unique. There's only 15 places in the world that does this Astrolumina light show. there was a place in California that did it, but I think they stopped doing it. If I'm saying that correctly, Eric, because that's what the manager was telling us. So what Anakeesta tries to do, they don't try to copycat a lot of other parks. They try to do things that are very unique. And oh yeah, actually I wanted to show you the observation tower. Sorry if I'm moving this a little bit. This is the observation tower. I would walk up there, and I did for the video. I walked up there, but let me walk up just a little way so you can see a little of that area around the garden. Oh, that ramp is closed.
I didn't realize
in 2020, I think that they were still building this, and so we weren't able to actually go all the way up, but now you can, and it's nice. It's just well manicured gardens. I don't know if I've seen a place that is so well manicured. The flowers just absolutely perfect, and you'll see some of them right here with waterfalls and streams. It's just, and that soft, relaxing music to just, this is a good place to get your mind right from the city life. There's several good areas for selfies and photos, like here you got the two bears. That's really good. I'm gonna go this way where the waterfalls are at. Do Bear Venture? Yeah, did you know about Bear Venture, Eric? This is just one of several waterfalls in this area. But anyways, it's a scenic little walk up there to the observation tower, and then at the observation tower you get a great view of Gatlinburg. So do y'all want me to go up to the observation tower? It'd probably take me about 5 minutes to get up there. All right, I'm going to go back down to the sky lift, and then we'll close out the video. But yes, so we yesterday morning I did the helicopter tour. Yeah, it's the more challenging course there. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, yesterday I did the helicopter tour, scenic helicopters, which is great. There's about 3 to 4, I believe, different helicopter tours, but scenic helicopters is the only one that is able to actually go over the Smoky Mountain National Park. So I did it for them. I'm doing a video for them, but that just is a great experience. It takes off from Sevierville, which is just borders the other side of Pigeon Forge. So it can be maybe a 30 to 40 minute drive from Gatlinburg, depending on the traffic. And right now, traffic really hasn't been bad this week. Now, if you come a couple weeks from now, Memorial Day, I'm sure it's going to be unbelievable bad. But actually, traffic has been better, far better now than it was in 2020, even though we were filming during COVID in June of 2020. But traffic then was just crazy. I guess because Gatlinburg was one of the few places that was open during COVID, so maybe that was why. But traffic's been pretty reasonable this week. It hasn't been bad at all. So you can look over the scenery. The zip line goes through all the scenery, and you can see maybe far in the distance that I guess they call it a treetop challenge, maybe. It's just a walking path with several wooden bridges that you go through. So I did that, and we'll show that more. We'll show that more on the video. So they also have a big renovation coming. I maybe you know the amount. It's, well, I want to say like $20 million renovation. I don't. That's probably not correct, but it's a massive renovation that will show a lot with the drone shots. That I filmed the drone shots yesterday because it was completely sunny yesterday. Today it was sunny this morning, but it's going to be mostly cloudy for the rest of the day, which is kind of good because it keeps it cool. So I'm going to go back down the sky lift here. Oh, $34 million expansion. Yeah. Yep. That's what it is. Yeah, so they're doing a $34 million expansion. So, I mean, this is definitely I believe it is the most popular attraction in Gatlinburg. And, you know, there's a bunch of chair lifts. I think this is one of the more comfortable chair lifts. So looks like we got a little bit of a wait. Yeah, so y'all have any questions? I can look at your comments now. Yeah. So if you can, please. Thank you. Yeah. So here we go.
11, 12.
Yeah. So I'm going to be here for a couple of weeks, and we're going to do. I'm going to do 3 videos. I don't know how I'm going to break them up. I mean, obviously one's going to be Gatlinburg, and one's going to be One's going to be Gatlinburg, one's going to be Pigeon Forge, but I mean, it's really going to take probably at least 3 videos. For breakfast, good question. Yeah, I went to the Pancake House on Gatlinburg. I normally don't sit down for breakfast because I usually don't want to. It takes up too much time, but it was real quick. The Pancake House is right on the strip, you know, big. You can't miss it. It says Pancake House, and you know they let me in with Bella, so it was nice. And they also have gluten-free pancakes, so you know if you're wanting to stay healthy and the gluten-free stuff, they have all that. So I highly recommend the Pancake House. I'm going to start doing that more often. Stopping. Normally I'll profile a coffee place because it's just quicker to get coffee than to have a full breakfast. And but the coffee place actually didn't open until 10, which is kind of late, so I went to regular breakfast place.
Pull your backpacks around to the front.
So anyways, let me show you.
Food on the ride. Don't have no phone in your back pocket.
Alexis, they said no food on the right, so you need to check that.
Yeah, so I guess I'll just leave it running. If you'll have questions, I'll look for your questions. So, hey, Eric, with this pass, am I able to go like through that line there? Oh, is for okay, got it. You know, though, I don't know if it's quicker though. I'm changing lines because thanks to Eric, I got the big pass. So yeah, it is faster. I guess they're really giving priority to this line. So yeah, so hold on, guys, hang with me. It looks like it might be 5 minutes, but it shouldn't be too long, and then we'll ride down the mountain. Yeah, they're letting this. I feel bad for the other line now. They're letting everybody in this line go through. Was Eric polite? Oh yeah. Oh, Eric is awesome. Yeah. Eric was awesome. He's better at these live videos than I am. So I'm a little intimidated doing this by myself after having him with me yesterday. So yeah. And by the way, his channel is the Smoky Mountain Family, and they're real good. They do more videos than I do, being that they live up here. In fact, he's editing a video right now But he posts, like, I believe every 2 to 3 days. Whereas me, I'll post once a week at most, maybe once every 2 weeks. And in this case, there's probably going to be 3 weeks before I do another fully edited video, just because it's going to take a while to edit all this footage. All right, yeah, one. Yep.
Hey, get in there.
Oh, great.
Good job, good job. Watch now.
No, you gotta hold my camera.
Pull that ball.
Remember, you
All
gotta.
right, 2
All
and a
right,
half.
okay.
Watch now.
Gotta wait
Quick,
for
anything.
Oh my God.
Pull that backpack around front. Yeah, that's fine. Pull that bar down. All right, come on up.
All right, we're good. Thanks for hanging with me. All right, let's get it. Yeah. Who says that? There's somebody that always says it. Let's get it all the time. I like that. So this morning I did the zip line, as I told you, and that's right off to the right here. All right, maybe we can go live. Yeah. Eric was saying maybe we can go live tonight before Astrolumina. Yeah. That'd be awesome. So what I'm going to do is, in fact, I'm talking to all of you as well as Eric. So I'm going to go back to the hotel, download my footage, and then I'm going to film more on the strip. I'm going to try to do some of the indoor places. Hey, Eric, if you're there, what's a good indoor place on the strip to do? I mean, I've already done Ripley's, believe it or not, the main museum, and done the car museum. So I'm thinking something other than that. So I'll turn the camera to the left. You can see Gatlinburg is over here. So I guess these fully enclosed gondolas are good when it's cold. How's the weather? Oh, the weather is nice, comfort-wise. Oh, it's beautiful. It's temperature-wise, it's absolutely perfect. Probably at low 70s, 72. Yeah, yesterday it did feel a little warm. It felt a little bit like Florida for 2 to 3 hours. But the difference from Florida is that it cools off in the evening. So, and I always say in Florida, May is the most uncomfortable month for me because the weather gets hot like it is in the summer. It's pretty much close to the same temperature, but yet you don't have the thunder showers to cool it off. So I hate being in Florida here in May and September. September I don't like being in Florida because of the hurricanes. Even though hurricane season is from June to November, but realistically they usually come in September for us on the west coast of Florida. So yeah, so you can see the skyline of Gatlinburg over there and the Space Needle right there. And behind that is the I keep forgetting the name of that. I know it's a branch of the Pigeon Forge River. Yeah, I was trying to read that. Oops. Oh, I unclicked it. Yeah, I was trying to read the Cliff Branch. I just remember Cliff Branch of the Little Pigeon Forge River, and that runs kind of where those tall buildings are, all along back over there. So I did some great drone footage yesterday when it was sunny with the sun reflecting off the rocks and the rapids, flying about 1 foot over the water. The Mountain Mall. Oh, yeah, the Mountain Mall. Okay, yeah, I'll check that out. Mountain Mall. Yeah, oh, the other thing I want to do is the Hillbilly Golf, just because you take a little incline, a small little incline type railroad thing to the hill to where the golf course is at. And that's Hillbilly Golf. So I was thinking about doing that as well. And hopefully they'll let me take Bella, because Bella's been in the hotel room now for about 3 to 4 hours, so she's about ready to get some fresh air. Yep, Cliff Branch of the Little Pigeon Forge River. Yeah, Hillbilly Golf. Yep. So we want to do that. I did take Bella out this morning for a drive before I came here, so she got some fresh air, and she came with me to the pancake house for breakfast. So she's getting out. It would be cool. Hillbilly Golf. Yeah. Yeah. So you know, there's just so many attractions in Pigeon Forge that you just gotta kind of decide which ones you're gonna do. because there's just not time enough to film all of them. And really, the focus of this video is going to be more on the bigger parks, the nature, but at the same time, I do want to show the smaller parks. Oh, and also, Eric, I want to do the aquarium before I move to the cabins. I'm staying in a hotel. Yeah, there's a new exotic car place beside Old Reds. That is cool. Okay, I'll check that. Yeah, I know where Old Reds is. So I'm staying in a little hotel called the Le Conte View Hotel. That's been great for me. You know, it's not perfect, but heck, I'm only paying like $45 a night, and it's right in the middle of the strip. It's within 1/10 of a mile from the Space Needle, 2/10 of a mile from the skylift over there. So location-wise, it's great. Eric in fact, he did a video of it a while ago. I think it was a month ago or whatever, and they weren't completely happy with it because parts of it are a little run down. But it's been good for me. But yeah, if you want a nicer hotel, there's the River Place, which I believe that was the River Place that Eric was recommending. Yes, the aquarium. Oh, the aquarium is ready for us. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so maybe tomorrow morning, Eric, would be good for the aquarium. Friday morning, I'm thinking, because the aquarium, it doesn't matter what the weather is. So anyways, I'm in that little hotel for 3 days, and then Friday we're gonna move to some cabins that's in Sevierville. I got 2 different cabins we're going to show you. I'm doing several different, all varieties of lodging, because I want to show you all different, from the cheap motels to the nice cabins to even campgrounds. Yeah. In July. Yeah, July is great up here. Now, keep in mind it is busy. It gets crowded. Going to be more crowded than probably what it is now. So on the video, there's two cabins now. One that Eric hooked up for me was called the Electric Forest Cabin. Oh, hey Jason. Yeah, I'll explain that in a little bit. Eric hooked up the Electric Forest Cabin, which is this cool cabin at nighttime. I guess there's lights around it. It's got like a little teepees or something. So that's going to be awesome. And but the first cabin I'm going to stay at for over the weekend is one that actually my office manager. I got a office manager back in Tampa, and she's moving up here a little bit, maybe 11 miles south of here in Wares Valley, and they've already bought the property. They're just going to take them like 3 years or so to build, but she stays at this cabin that I'm going to be staying at for the first 3 days over the weekend, and then Monday through Wednesday gonna be going to this Electric Forest Cabin. But on the helicopter ride yesterday was awesome because we flew over these cabins. So we'll show you great videos over there. And you can kind of see from the air where the cabins are located in comparison to the cities of Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. Gatlinburg is completely surrounded by the Smoky Mountain National Park, because to get from Gatlinburg to Pigeon Forge, you go through the Smoky Mountain National Park, part of it. And then on the other side of Gatlinburg are the huge mountains of Smoky Mountain National Park. Let me show. Oh, I was going to show you the zipline transportation van went up. Yeah, one of the guys was talking to me. But yeah, the zipline brings you down the hill, and then when you're done with the zipline, they have a transportation van that brings you back up the hill. So, well, I was going to show you a little bit, point out some things in Gatlinburg, but can't see them because of the trees. So anyways, I guess I'll close this out real quick. But if you have any last questions, give you a minute or so. If you have any last question, I can answer for you, and then we'll close that. And then maybe Eric will pop on with me this evening, and we'll tell you a little about Astrolumina and some other things. So anyways, thank you all for joining me and for chatting. I appreciate you all with your comments and a lot of your tips, as well as Eric's been a big help. Eric's channel is Smoky Mountain Family, so make sure that if you're doing a trip at Gatlinburg, you definitely got to check out his channel because he'll go more in depth on a lot of these venues, whereas my video is going to cover several venues, but it's not going to be as in depth as his. So yeah. So anyways, we'll see you a little bit later this evening, and I'll go pick up Bella, and we'll get some. Bella's got to get some FaceTime on the video too, so I'll make sure to get some shots with her. All right, thank you from Gatlinburg. I hope you all are having a good day today. Bye bye.